With nearly 1,000 pickaxes in Fortnite, some of them are going to show everyone else in the lobby that you are a complete sweat, but there are also some pickaxes that you are going to want to avoid because they show everyone else that you are a bot at Fortnite. But in this video, guys, we're going to be looking at what your Fortnite pickaxe says about you. We have to get started off in the number 22 position, and if you have been using a pickaxe like the Leviathan Axe, then you are going to be known as an underrated grinder in Fortnite. Basically, what this means is that you don't really play Fortnite too much anymore, but whenever you do, you always make sure you grind out creative for a few hours before playing with your friends. You always want to make sure you have the best mechanics, the best box fighting skills, and of course practice zone wars all the time to make sure you are the best player on your friends list. You don't really want to tell too many people how good you actually are at Fortnite though, and you might even have some earnings in your Fortnite career as well. Someone that might not have too many earnings though are people using the brand new Code Carver pickaxe. This is going to show everyone else in the Fortnite lobby that you are a crew casual. Considering the Code Carver was released with the latest Dahlia Fortnite crew bundle, this is really the only pickaxes that you use in Fortnite. You probably don't buy too many item shop skins or even really the battle pass, and the only thing you get in Fortnite each month is the brand new crew bundle. You probably own all of the crew skins from the very first skin, which was Galaxia, up until today with Dahlia, and you always make sure to use the best and newest pickaxes that come with these bundles as well, and that is why most recently you have been using the Code Carver. If you don't own any items in Fortnite though, you might be using the default axe, and this is going to show everyone else that you are a default player. This is really only reserved for people that are brand new to Fortnite. We don't really see too many people being default players anymore because I feel like a lot of people are starting to buy all of the new cosmetics that Fortnite does add. Whenever you see a default player though, they're going to be one of the worst players in the lobby. They will have no idea how to build and probably have never played Fortnite before. Obviously, there is always a chance that you run into a tryhard default, and these are basically the Tfue sweats who use the default skin and the default pickaxe and look like a default but end up being very sweaty. We might even see some sweaty players using a pickaxe like the Gaffy Stick, but this is really going to show everyone else in the lobby that you are a Star Wars superfan. We have had a bunch of brand new Star Wars items added to the game over the last few months. We had an update towards the end of 2022 that introduced Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Princess Leia to the game with a bunch of different pickaxes as well. And we did just have another brand new update which introduced some of the coolest Star Wars items that we've had up until this point, like Anakin Skywalker. I still think the Gaffy Stick is the best pickaxe though, but I have no idea how they haven't added lightsaber pickaxes to Fortnite. I feel like that would have been a no-brainer, but I guess not. But one pickaxe that is going to be a lot more expensive is the Stellar Axe. Now, this is going to show everyone else in the lobby that you are an expensive items only player. You really only use items that cost you at least $400. This could be anything from console crossover skins to pickaxes with phone companies, and all you really use are the most expensive skins in the game. Chances are one combo that you have been using a lot would definitely include the Renegade Raider and the Stellar Axe, but you might also be using the iconic skin quite a bit, and there really aren't too many expensive items only players left still playing Fortnite today, so if this is you, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. You probably won't see too many expensive items players using the combat knife or Leon's combat knife, and this is really reserved for the tryhard players in Fortnite. Now, there are so many pickaxes in Fortnite that are considered tryhard, but I feel like the combat knife and Leon's combat knife would have to be some of the best at the moment. Leon's combat knife is one of the newest pickaxes in the game, and because both of these pickaxes have such a small design, it's really going to work with all of your favorite skins, and that is what makes this so tryhard. You probably won't see too many tryhard players using something like the Big Spoon though, and this is because it's going to show everyone else that you are a complete noob. You might be one of the worst players on your friends list. You probably don't play Fortnite too much anymore, and whenever you do, you just play with your friends or just try out all of the brand new creative game modes that Fortnite has been adding over the last few weeks. You probably never play the original style of Fortnite anymore because it's just way too sweaty, but if you are using something like the Merry Mint, then chances are you still play the original game modes of Fortnite. This is going to show everyone else that you are a rare locker collector. Now, these players are very similar to the expensive items only players, but instead of just owning items that cost more than $400, the rare locker collectors are going to own all of the rare and exclusive items that do get added to Fortnite. The Merry Mint is a perfect example of this. It did cost you anywhere from $5 up to $20, but this was a very limited exclusive item that is never going to be added back to the store. It also wasn't that expensive, so you didn't have to spend a ridiculous amount of money to get it, but since it is never being added back, back, it is definitely one of the rarest items in the game today. One pickaxe that isn't really too rare though is the studded axe, and this is really reserved for the box fighting brawlers. These are the players that only grind out creative game modes, and especially box fighting. They are definitely going to be box fighting against their friends all day, every single day, and the reason they use the studded axe is because this is known as the quietest tryhard pickaxe in the history of the game. When Fortnite first introduced this back during Chapter 1, it was literally the quietest pickaxe Fortnite had ever created. It barely made any sound when you were breaking down buildings, other people's builds, and trying to disguise your movements, and that is the main reason why so many people use this. It also has a really clean design and is going to work with all of your favorite skins, which I think really helped this become popular, but it never reached the popularity of something like the Gold Crow. Now, this was definitely a tryhard pickaxe during Chapter 2, but I feel like right now this is better suited for all of the casual players in Fortnite. You can get this pickaxe for 1,200 V-Bucks. It is actually pretty reasonably priced considering you do get this in a pickaxe bundle and you get a few other items with this. I really love the Gold Crow. I think it can still be considered a tryhard pickaxe as well, but if you are a casual player like me and don't really play Fortnite too much anymore, this is going to be a pickaxe that is perfectly going to show that. It can show that you have been a tryhard player in the past. It just looks really clean and is going to match all of your favorite skins. So whether you are grinding out zero builds or normal builds or even creative, this is a really good pickaxe to use. Obviously, if you still play Fortnite a lot, then you might be using something like the Titan Strike. This is the latest pickaxe that has been added with the secret battle pass skin Eren Jaeger. Now, this is going to show everyone else in the lobby that you are a battle pass grinder. You probably don't buy too many item shop skins or bundles and probably don't own too many pickaxes either, but whenever a brand new battle pass does get released, you always make sure to buy it and grind it as quickly as possible to unlock skins before anyone else in the world. You'll definitely be using the Titan Strike not only because it shows everyone else in the lobby that you grind all the way up to tier 100, but you also make sure to unlock all of the secret rewards that Fortnite does introduce each battle pass. You might have also used something like the Omni Sword in the past, but really this is more suited for the standout kids. This is the perfect pickaxe if you are a standout player because you can customize this in so many different ways, and it is one of the brightest pickaxes in Fortnite. It is going to make you guys stand out a lot. We do have a lot of simplistic pickaxes in Fortnite, and I feel like the Omni Sword is definitely one of the brightest items we have ever seen. I do still like the design of this though. I think it is a really clean pickaxe, and we definitely need some more standout pickaxes in the future. You probably won't see too many standout players using the Raider's Revenge though, because this is one of the more simplistic designed pickaxes, and it's going to show everyone else in the lobby that you are an OG grinder. By using the Raider's Revenge, which is a Chapter 1 Season 1 item, it is going to show everyone else that you have literally been playing Fortnite since the very beginning, and even if you don't have all of the items from all of the battle passes over the last few years, you have been playing enough to still be using an item from Chapter 1 Season 1. This is definitely one of my favorite pickaxes on this list, but honestly, one pickaxe that I've been loving even more is the Harley Hitter. Now, this is really reserved for all of the crossover fanboys that are still playing Fortnite. We have so many amazing crossover pickaxes in the game. This obviously isn't limited to just DC, but we also have Marvel, Star Wars, Gaming Legends, the Icon series, and so much more. But I feel like the Harley Hitter actually works on quite a few different levels because not only has this been a really try-hard pickaxe, but it is really good for all of you guys out there that love all of the crossovers that Fortnite does as well. Another pickaxe that you would have been using though would have to be the Love Lawn. This was introduced with a brand new bundle only a few weeks ago, and it's going to show everyone else in the lobby that you are a competitive player. Now, the reason I say this is because this pickaxe looks very similar to the Axe of Champions, which is the pickaxe that is given out for the best of the best Fortnite players. You literally have to be one of the best players in the world in order to get this pickaxe. So with Fortnite introducing a pickaxe that looks pretty much identical, I'm sure a lot of competitive players have been using it. Outside of this though, it still has a really good design. It looks so clean and is definitely one of my favorite pickaxes in Fortnite right now. Another pickaxe that is definitely one of my favorites would have to be the Icebreaker. If you have been using the Icebreaker, then chances are you are a zero build grinder. You probably don't play the original game mode of Fortnite too much anymore because it's just way too sweaty now, but there was definitely a point in time that you were one of those sweaty players. Now that you have been playing Fortnite for a few years though, you just prefer to play it a bit more casual. You don't really want to play it as sweaty as you used to, so you just prefer the zero building game mode as opposed to the regular game mode. Your mechanics mechanics are probably still very good though, and whenever you want to sweat on your friends and crank out some builds, you can always go back to the regular game mode and probably still get a few wins. But let's move on to our next pickaxe, guys, and this is the Royal Naboo Staff. If you have been using this, then you are showing everyone else in the lobby that you are a new item collector. You are going to buy every brand new pickaxe and skin that does get added to the store, regardless of how good they look. You just want to make sure that you are always buying the most new and up-to-date items that Fortnite releases. You probably don't have a main skin or a main pickaxe because you are changing this around every single day and just buying whatever is new. The Royal Naboo Staff is one of the newest pickaxes in the game, and it just looks so clean, so I feel like this is probably a pickaxe you've been using quite a bit, and chances are you are a fan of all the collabs that Fortnite has introduced as well. But let's move on, guys, and if you have been using the Vault Guardian, then this is going to show everyone else that you are a free items only player. The Vault Guardian was one of the best pickaxes that Fortnite did add at the start of Chapter 4. You could also unlock this pickaxe for free, which is why it is perfect for all of the free items only players. Chances are you don't really spend too much money on Fortnite. You probably don't own any item shop skins, any battle passes, any of the Fortnite crews, or any of the bundles that we do see in Fortnite, and instead are really only limited to the free skins and pickaxes that Fortnite has added. There are definitely some amazing items that Fortnite has added for free, and the Vault Guardian would definitely be one of the best. Let's move on though, guys, and if you have been using the Sigil of the Empire, then you can only be one thing, and that is a complete bot. I'm sorry to say it, I am a massive Star Wars fan, and I actually think the Sigil of the Empire came to the game with one of the coolest crossovers of all time, and this was the Darth Vader skin, but unfortunately the Sigil of the Empire just has to be one of the worst pickaxes. We really only see complete noobs and bots using this pickaxe. I would have loved Fortnite to add some cooler pickaxes for Darth Vader, like a lightsaber pickaxe, but that actually might come to the game in the future. You probably won't see too many bots using a pickaxe like the Axe of Champions though, and that is because this is going to show everyone else in the lobby that you are a tournament titan. Yes, guys, if you are using the Axe of Champions, then you're going to be one of the best players that has ever played Fortnite. There are really only 30 people in the world that own this pickaxe, and you have to be one of the best in order to unlock it. So chances are, if you own the Axe of Champions, you are going to be known as a tournament titan. Another pickaxe that a lot of tournament titans have been using though would be the Vision Pickaxe. I feel like this is more reserved for the creative only grinders though. As much as I love the Vision Pickaxe, we don't really see too many people using it in the more competitive game modes like Arena or even the normal game mode of Fortnite, and I feel like this is really where it's been popular in the creative only game modes. We see a lot of people using this in box fights and of course zone wars as well, so if you are a creative only player, I'm sure you've already been using this item. But finally, guys, if you have been using the Star Wand, not only could you be a creative only player, but chances are you are a sweat as well. Everyone that has been using the Star Wand can really only be one thing, and that is a sweat in Fortnite. You would be practicing your mechanics every single day. You'll definitely be one of the best players on your friends list and play every single game mode in Fortnite, whether it's the normal building game mode, box fighting, zone wars, or arena. You will also be competing in every single tournament and doing everything you can to prove to all of your friends that you are going to be the sweatiest player that has ever played Fortnite. If this is you, make sure to let me know in the comments down below, but also make sure to click on the video on your screen now.